charge your phone?
It's okay. You charge it.
All morning. No delays on the Matsky side of the Mission Bridge or the Mission side of the Mission Bridge, and everything's on Lougheed Highway, so essentially from like DeRoche all the way into Pitt Meadows is actually kind of fine here. Not really seeing any big delays. Maybe some small eastbound delays in Albion on Lougheed Highway near Bruce Country Market. That's about it. And then some westbound delays in the Haney bypass, climbing that hill back towards 222, but I think that's also congestion. Golden Ears Bridge itself has been fine shape both directions. On the south side of the Golden Ears Bridge is where most of the snow is falling here, and you've got two delays on 96th Avenue. Westbound from before 210th all the way to 204th, and then looks like eastbound delays at 208 to that Walnut Grove stretch on 96 and heads up. Golden Ears Bridge itself steady at the south, steady both directions in fact at the Golden Ears Bridge, so heads up there. And let's see here, there was an earlier incident on Golden Ears Way near 176, looks like that's gone. Pitt Meadows side of the Golden Ears Bridge, a little bit busy on that stretch of Golden Ears Way, trying to get to that left turn lane leading on to Lougheed Highway, but that's always the case these days. Anyway, westbound Lougheed slow near Harris, heavy near Old Doody Trunk, so heads up there, but I think that's all just congestion. Pitt River Bridge traffic fine both ways. Watch out on the Maryhill bypass through Poco, slow both ways near Kingsway, and again near Broadway, and again near Pitt River Road, and then pretty heavy before the pedestrian overpass down towards Shaughnessy, so watch out for that through Poco. Highway 7 traffic through Park Coquitlam, Lougheed Highway, busy from Shaughnessy to Coquitlam Center to Cape Horn, not too bad through Coquitlam on the Cape Horn into Burnaby on that stretch of the also not too bad. Barnett Highway traffic steady both ways, but mostly moving well. South of the Fraser, all the action here is pretty much south of the Fraser River, mostly at the Surrey, Aldergrove, between Surrey and Aldergrove. There was just volume delays all over the place. 200 Street north and south between like 80th and 72nd Avenue. You've got delays through Willoughby, of course, on 208, especially near 72nd Avenue. Delays right now along Highway 10 between Cloverdale and Delta. Delays on King George between Bear Creek and the Serpentine River. This is all due to the weather, so that's up there. Guildford area delays.
Your mom is still up there.
Highway 1 westbound, pretty busy.
Your mom is
all the way to 30. Supposed to be again to 30. The busier it gets. And Highway 1 westbound, extremely heavy from 176 all the way to 152. Now there's been a salt dump from the Highway westbound before the Port Van Bridge in the Equipment Plan, so that's added to the issues here. I think this one is just after the merge of 152, and we're on B2B. so heads up. Oak Street Bridge northbound, slow from the south end all the way to Oakwood Park. Busy around the Russ Bakerway heading towards Grand McConaughey off the Sea Island stretch towards the Arthur Lang Bridge as well. Heads up there. It's busy through Vancouver right now on a lot of routes. 41st Avenue, thanks to a bunch of stalled up buses. 49th Avenue ain't much better either from Knight all the way to Maine. We've got delays right now east and west on Grandview Highway and Broadway. And looks like things are busy on 1st Avenue and Hastings. So give yourself lots of extra time into Vancouver. Highway 1 throws not too bad out of Burnaby into Vancouver. You're fine on the Ironworkers and up the cut. Down the cut steady thanks to the weather, but mostly okay. Upper Levels Highway at this point looks like...
Wow, this is so different.
West Bend, we got a couple of crashes along the 70.
Right.
99 north of Horseshoe Bay, the right lane blocked off.
Doesn't look like Shell.
Eastbound on the upper level slow between Taylor Way and Cap Road. Cap Road just down that hill, close to Highway 1. You got delays down Taylor Way here from just around the mall. You got delays both ways on Marine Drive, east and west of the north and west Vancouver, and the Lionsgate Bridge, just off of both directions. They haven't put in the counterflow today because of the weather, so traffic is a single lane in both directions is bad. Westbound traffic on Georgia, so from Pendrick to that causeway, so heads up there. Downtown bridges, Canby, Grenville, and Burrard. Those fans are fine for the moment. Heavy snow, as you might have noticed, falling across Metro Vancouver, and temperatures remain low here. Here's global meteorologist Mark Madriga to explain.
Snowy morning here in the Metro Vancouver region, the Fraser Valley. Some, but not quite as much, anywhere from 2 to 4 centimeters. A lot of Metro Vancouver by mid-morning, up to 10 centimeters through the morning at some higher elevations, believe it or not. And then this afternoon, drier with sunny breaks developing.
I think we're pushing close to that 10 centimeter mark at this point. The stalled dump truck is gone on Highway 1 westbound before the Port Man, but damage is done here. Lots of stuff vehicles on Highway 1 eastbound west of the Port Man as well. So watch out for that delay.
That's good. That's the
Delta to watch out for the 91 north before 72nd, and watch out for so many other delays in Vancouver and Richmond. We'll talk about it all coming up after the break. Hold please.
Again.
Federal public service workers have been here for 10
Again.
years. We deliver the services you rely on through this crisis and the next.
Wow. All the way to the best in
on the front line without a contract. That's a big problem because while the government stalls on making things right, we all pay the price. Workers can't wait. None of us can. Learn more at workerscan'twait.ca. A message from the Public Service Alliance of Canada.
If your home heating isn't kicking out warm and kicking back savings, get clicking on TownsendIndustries.ca to find the high-efficiency home heating system that saves you money and takes the kick out of your carbon footprint. Ask now to save up to $6,000 on your new furnace or AC combo. But kick it, this offer isn't sticking around. Plus, get details on install now, pay later on select item products. Click TownsendIndustries.ca. Job done right, day or night.
If there is one renovation team that epitomizes quality and integrity, it's Dan and Jesse of Jade & Brothers Contracting.
They're great guys. They're professional, knowledgeable, and excellent communicators.
I loved that Dan and Jesse were directly involved in all stages of the project, from design to planning to the work itself. For a renovation experience with award-winning results, visit
last night.
directions. So very heavily congested as you're making your way to Delta right now, Dallas Fraser. That spell's not great either in either direction. Road conditions again causing problems in Richmond. Highway 99 northbound on the Delta here, slow from the 17A, even with 3 lanes in your favor through the 2. And then southbound, it is very heavily backed up on Highway 99 approaching 2, with just 1 lane getting through. And in addition, a lot of trucks are having trouble with that Westminster Highway and Easton Highway overpasses. So you're seeing delays on some of those. Richmond is just, it's flat. But the two hills that you're going to find on these key routes, Easton Highway and Westminster Highway, above Highway 99, both of them have had reports of vehicles getting stuck and unable to get up those hills there. Ninth Street Bridge is okay, but it's busy climbing up the hill on Ninth Street north of the bridge approaching 57th. Again, we had several vehicles get stuck on that hill. And it's really bad on 41st around Ninth Street right now, east and westbound. A ton of buses have gotten stuck in the snow there. We're also hearing about fallen trees in Vancouver on 12th Avenue, westbound, west of Commercial Drive. Apparently that was partially blocking traffic. Getting updates, let me know about it. And if you were planning on heading up to see the sky, apparently we got a bad crash here north of Horseshoe Bay. A couple of larger trucks involved in this. So heading up to see the sky, you got to expect the winter road conditions and heavy snowfall. I'm noticing in particular right now the Lionsgate Bridge looks really, really bad. I'm assuming this is because of the road conditions. But if there's any actual incident at the Lionsgate, let me know. What I can tell you is that it is just horribly congested on the Lionsgate. Coming into north and west Vancouver here, I wouldn't be surprised if you vehicles were having trouble getting up the hill on the bridge in either direction. Super bad coming into downtown now too. Anything else? Let us know about it hands-free at pound 730.
Drainmaster is your trenchless expert, specializing in water line, sewer line, and drain tile repairs without digging a trench. DrainmasterTrenchless.com. Now, the AM 730 DCA Travel Insurance Water Report.
Border lineups right now are awfully quiet thanks to the weather at this point. The general purpose travel is a 5 to 10 minute wait, barely that across the board here. PSAR Stack Highway, all the road and Sumac, so be aware of that one. Mac Highway commercial vehicles southbound right now looks to be about a 5 to 10 minute wait here. Northbound commercial vehicles quiet as well, 5 to 10 minutes. Border wait times are estimated to change all the time.
See the best of New Zealand on a 10-night cruise sailing November 13th or 23rd in Seagull Sound, Christchurch, and Wellington. The 10-night cruise with $50 onboard credit, $10.49 plus tax. Details at travelbestbets.com.
Alright, let's go now to the AM 730 traffic center. Just pressure from shoveling the walk here is after.
Yeah, remember, lift your legs.
Right.
Not your back.
Be a courteous neighbor over there.
Yes, exactly, that too. We have lots of offsets on Highway today. A power outage, Horseshoe Bay, Eagle Harbor, West Headland Drive, that's 2,400 customers at the ferry terminal. Then we have a heavy snowfall for the centimeters of snow, plus a crash north of Horseshoe Bay, that's blocking the northbound right lane, involving 2 semis. Heavy snow as well for the southern interior, Coquihalla, Okanagan, Necker, Hopeland, and heavy ones to the British Canyon, all getting buried today as well. Certainly on Still Money Miracle Bed, pay absolutely nothing, not even your taxes, until 2025 with 0% interest OAC. Visit Leon Stopgate for details. In the AM 730 Traffic Center at Ambrose Outdoor.
We've always been worth mentioning the routes that are fine right now rather than the routes that are not fine right now. We have several stuck vehicles on Highway 1 eastbound east of the Port Mann Bridge, several stuck vehicles on the Stevenson Highway overpass above the 99, thanks to the very slippery conditions there. Multiple split-out vehicles on Hastings West before Renfrew. Lots of stuck buses on 41st Avenue near Ninth Street. Several stuck vehicles on the Lionsgate Bridge in both directions on the bridge deck and the Stanley Park Causeway. Very icy conditions there. Winter operations messing up the eastbound HOV lane across the Port Mann Bridge. Westbound, kind of busy from the Surrey side for sure. And then looks like winter operations across the Alex Fraser Bridge affecting traffic there in both directions as well. My friends, give yourself time out there.
Global News, I'm John Strait. The owner of a coffee shop in Vancouver closed after an electrical explosion on Friday says his business could be closed for up to 3 months.
John Meek is still assessing the damage after a terrifying Friday evening for staff at his downtown Vancouver JJB.
Anybody walking by sadly would have been incinerated.
A BC hydroelectrical vault directly underneath his sidewalk patio suddenly erupted in flames. The fireball up to 4 stories high, followed by an explosion, captured on dash cam video. 2 people suffered lacerations and
experience battered into Sea Lovers Fish and Chips. And no questioning the taste of unmistakable West Coast fish and Kennebec potatoes. The question is, how much Sea Lovers Fish and Chips is all you can eat? Every day, anytime. All you can eat fish and chips at Sea Lovers, plus bottomless pop, just $18.99 plus tax. Truly the best fish and chips in town. Find a Sea Lovers near you at sea-lovers.com.
This is AM 730, CKGO Vancouver, helping you get up and go. A Course Entertainment Company.
Hi, I'm Gord Howie, CEO of Coast Appliances. And at Coast, we know that times are challenging.
Like the way fractions and math are pounded. Right, Grandpa?
Well, kind of, Olivia. At Coast, we understand life can get real stressful and pricey, which is why we're home to great financing offers, should you suddenly need a new appliance.
Like saying the dishwasher went kaput.
Correct.
Or your refrigerator went kaput.
Exactly.
Or if your washer dryer went kaput.
Kaput. You got it, Olivia. And at Coast, we have a range of financing plans, so you can move beyond the kaput.
Hey, kaput is my word.
Forget kaput, because our stress-free shopping experience enables you to buy a new appliance now and pay later. Either defer your payments or make manageable payments over time with our 0% interest financing plan.
0% interest? That's totally not pricey. I get the nice, Grandpa.
You have a way with numbers, Olivia. Visit our Coast showrooms in Vancouver, North Vancouver, Coquitlam, Abbotsford, and Surrey. For the best financing options on top brand-named appliances, think Coast first. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
This is seriously the traffic day from hell. What a disaster. Thanks for doing what you do.
I was able to reroute, made great time, got to work on time. Thanks very much.
Hey, and just wanted to thank you for your show. I enjoy it every morning and appreciate what you do. You guys rock.
You guys are awesome. Excellent job. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
south of 72nd right up onto the bridge deck to about mid-span there, and we heard about a delay in Delta earlier. There's a crash at 72nd in the left lane. Looks like that one is gone. Richmond and several vehicles stuck along Steveston Highway. The overpass above the 99. Both directions partially blocked off here. Steveston Highway westbound slow from Palmberg. Eastbound slow from just around Shell. Watch out for that along that stretch of Richmond. Crash on the 99 in Richmond above the 91 turn off is affecting southbound traffic. Partially blocking that on-ramp to the 91. You guys are pretty slow from just around Shell Road or so. Lots of photo vehicles in Vancouver along Hastings west before Renfrew. That's got traffic pretty darn solid here from pretty much the Cassiar Tunnel, so watch out for that delay, which is the Cassiar connector. Lots of stuck buses along 41st near Knight Street affecting both directions being Ross and Victoria, so watch out for that delay. Plenty of stuck buses along 49th Avenue, east of Main Street affecting both directions. Assault Semi on Dundas, westbound to Nanaimo in the left turn lane. Yeesh, lots of big delays
can't see the ground from outside the window of our studio right now. I'm looking at the cameras. I can barely see the Pacello, and I can't see the Port Man at all right now on our camera views here. So, yeah, visibility is not so good. Thank you very much, Jeff. It's coming down out there. Amber Belcher decided probably not going to be attempting to brave the snowfall out there, so you're nice and warm and dry in the traffic center. What do you got going on out there?
Yeah, if you can't see across the street, we're definitely not flying, that's for sure. Can't see much snow there. Yeah, we are taking a look at the schools today. Obviously, with this heavy snowfall, there's lots of schools that are closed. Schools in West Vancouver, all schools are closed. But for Burnaby, Coquitlam, New West, Vancouver, Richmond, Delta, Erie, all schools are open today. The kids will have fun at recess, I promise. And for FSU, all campuses are closed, but BCIT and UBC are all open today. Now, for Wednesday, this is Shop at Sudmart for the bonus event and get more for your points and Shop at Sudmart exclusive. Restrictions apply. Offer valid in store and online. In the expected traffic and those outlets.
Thank you, Amber. I'm going to go through
I think you should ask,
all of them in just 30 seconds. Hang on.
Thanks to all the car donations made to the Kidney Car Program, the Kidney Foundation of Canada can help numerous people living with kidney disease right here in BC. These donations are instrumental in providing them with programs and invaluable support. When you give your car to the Kidney Car Program, it will be towed for free and recycled or resold. You'll also receive a tax receipt of at least $700. To continue to improve the quality of life of thousands of patients, the Kidney Car Program needs your car today. Visit kidneycar.ca.
All right, time to look at the bridges themselves and major routes. It is bad there today, most areas. The weather conditions seem to have been, the weather front here seems to have been moving into the Fraser Valley. So while we didn't look too bad through Chilliwack and Abbotsford earlier this morning, it is really coming down now, as it has been for the rest of the mainland for the last several hours. So, yeah, pretty much heavy snowfall everywhere right now, but especially through Abbotsford, Langley, and Surrey. Highway 1's going to be impacted by that. It's real slow heading west through Surrey, approaching the Port Man Bridge from 176, basically jammed. And we had a number of issues with vehicles spinning out and getting stuck heading up Johnson Hill, too. Pretty much everywhere that there is a hill today, you can expect to be a spot and run, which is, you know, fun if you're in elementary school and you're going to school and you get to play with your friends. Not so fun if you got to drive to work. Most of the school campuses, as Amber mentioned, most of the districts still have classes open with the exception of the North Shore School. Those have been closed. Looking at the Mission Bridge, that's doing okay right now, at least as far as congestion goes. Same thing for Golden Ears and the Pitt River Bridge. In the Tri-Cities, I haven't had a ton of problems reported out in the Tri-Cities, so I'm cautiously optimistic the roads are in maybe a little bit better shape, although I'm sure they're not good. But haven't had much in the way of problems reported for the Maryhill Bypass, Logie, Tuba, Tri-Cities, or Barnett. SFU campus is shut down, certainly up Burnaby Mountain. You don't want to be attempting that hill today. Road conditions bad there. And as I mentioned already, the Highway 1 stretch from Surrey over to Port Man's low moving and traffic spinning out, heading up the hills on Johnson Hill east down here too. I heard the conditions are better on Highway 1 through Coquitlam and Burnaby. And actually not moving too bad through Vancouver either, so it's more or less just wet on Highway 1 for that stretch from the Port Man up to the North Shore. Pacello Bridge out of Surrey, not a bad option. It's doing better than the Port Man, I would say. The Pacello Bridge has heard a ton of issues reported. Same thing at the Queensboro. I actually heard New West is in decent shape, although Burnaby is not so good, especially on any of those hills. Looking at the Alex Fraser out of Surrey, it's been a mess here this morning. Remember, they have the right lane blocked in both directions on the Alex Fraser due to the winter maintenance, winter operations. And on top of that, now we have a new problem. Climbing up the hill here for the Alex Fraser northbound. Truck broke down here, northbound to south end. That's in the right lane too. So both right lanes blocked now, just after Nordell. Sublet crews are on scene, but for now, it's 4 lanes into 2 here at the Alex Fraser in volume, which was never good to begin with. Now heavily backed up from almost 64. So obviously that incline up the bridge, a little treacherous, very slippery. Same thing for the east-west connector in Richmond. That's just slow Street Bridge heading north into Vancouver right now. Arthur Lang's also been a slow go coming out of off of Sea Island, just really crawling here. Richmond just in general has been a trouble spot today. I'm also noticing if you're heading north on highway or on Granville Street right now in Vancouver, it is crawling for 57th up to 41st. I don't know why. I guess maybe there's a bit of an incline through there, but it's not the biggest hill in Vancouver or anything. But regardless, it's just been very, very heavy on Granville Street northbound today. To the lake to 41st. Heard about earlier problems climbing up the hill on 9th Street north of the bridge. Apparently those have been cleared, but still slow moving. And 41st has been really, really bad. The east and westbound around 9th Street. A lot of buses have gotten stuck. I'm also hearing 49th now really bad. In fact, 49th from 9th Street all the way up to Main westbound traffic is just a nightmare. And that's again because of the number of buses that have gotten stuck in the snow. Also, pretty much all these east-west routes dealing with very heavy congestion and snowfall, and even perhaps falling trees and debris from the snowfall as well. So it's a very slow go for Grandview Highway, for Broadway, for Hastings, the First Avenue, all of them. Just really bad right now if you're coming from the highway and down for downtown. So the Ironworkers Memorial Bridge is certainly the better option if you got to head to or from the North Shore. Upper levels, of course, lots of snowfall on the North Shore, but the Lionsgate Bridge is like 10 times worse than the Ironworkers right now. It's extremely icy on the Lionsgate. I had a number of problems reported earlier. Most recently, I'm just hearing it's just super, super slow at the Lionsgate Bridge because of the bad conditions. So traffic's extremely heavily backed up heading for the Lionsgate Bridge, especially off the North Shore right now. I think your best bet, definitely avoid the Lionsgate for now. You definitely want to take the Ironworkers if you're heading into Vancouver, especially. And downtown bridges, Broad, Granville, and Canby, those are fine for now, at least as far as the congestion goes. Usual place there at Canby and Broadway. And Dunsmuir and Georgia Viaduct is okay for now. See anything else? Bound 730. Got weather coming up next. Once the bridge is going to give us an update, how long the snow is going to stick around for, and how much more of it we're going to get. We'll be right back.
Keep warm and cozy with Ashton Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. For a limited time, get up to $6,000 in rebate when you install a new York heat pump system. Heat pumps keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer, while using less energy and saving you money. With financing available, don't wait until it's too late and too cold. Visit callashton.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. That's callashton.com. Good morning for AM 730. I'm Mark Madriga at the Global Sky Tracker Weather Center. A snowy morning here in the Metro Vancouver region, the Fraser Valley, some but not quite as much, anywhere from 2 to 4 centimeters. A lot of Metro Vancouver by mid-morning, up to 10 centimeters through the morning at some higher elevations, believe it or not. And then this afternoon, drier with sunny breaks developing. Today's high +3, but colder tonight, dropping below freezing. -1 near the water overnight, -5 or so away from the ocean. And that means a hard freeze tonight. Tomorrow, dry. Increasing clouds though with a high of +3. Rain and snow showers again tomorrow night and Thursday. Thursday's high 3 degrees. Some rain showers for the most part Friday, a little milder, and up to 6. AM 730 traffic driven by Capital Direct. Take a little, pay a little. A flexi line by Capital Direct allows you to only take what you need when you want it. Visit capitaldirect.ca today.
All right, West Vancouver shut down today, and the SFU campus is closed, but for now, apparently class still on for most of the school districts around Metro Vancouver, as well as Kwantlen, BCIT, and UBC as well. Kids are going to have fun at lunchtime today, I'm sure, and recess. Not so fun out on the roads. We've got a potpourri of issues with the snow falling heavily all over Metro Vancouver. Pretty much anywhere where there's a hill, you can expect to be a toboggan run. Surrey, Richmond, Vancouver, North Vancouver, lots of problems all over the place. Going to talk about them in the hot spots when we come back just a couple of minutes and take a gander at the ferries and borders too, although that's probably going to be of secondary importance to the road conditions today. We'll do it all when we come back.
Is your insurance company writing off your car? Get Automall Network's free fair value analysis to ensure their settlement offer is fair. Don't just settle without a second professional opinion, or you could be leaving a lot on the table. Visit AutomallNetworks.com for details.
Drain Rock Industries, your trusted drainage professionals, specializing in yard drainage solutions, foundation crack repairs, hydro flushing, and video inspection services. For all your drainage needs, call Drain Rock Industries at 604-582-7522 or visit drainrockindustries.com.
Hands at Heart Center and HSBC GIC.
Namaste.
In today's unstable markets, nothing can center us like a guaranteed return of up to 5.1% per year on HSBC's GIC.
One of Canada's best rates. Peace of mind in a world of uncertainty, banks with us. HSBC Bank. Rates are subject to change without notice. Offer valid until March 31st, 2023. For details, terms, and conditions, visit hsbc.ca/special rates.
Another neighbor just got a heat pump installed by Moore and Russell.
We need to get a heat pump now. I don't want to wait till the first heat wave and be stuck on a long wait list. Moore and Russell are your local heat pump experts. Save up to $6,000 in rebates and savings, plus no money down and no interest financing. Hurry, Moore and Russell has heat pumps in stock now, but inventory is going fast. Google Moore and Russell today and let the pros in the green trucks save you big bucks.
Tom here, owner of First Choice Junk Removal. Got unwanted stuff lying around? Get rid of it today in just 3 simple steps. Step 1, call or book us online. Step 2, show us your junk. And step 3, sit back, relax, and let us do the work. So what do we take? Well, if 2 people can lift it and it's not hazardous, we get rid of it. And unlike most junk removal companies, we keep our prices low by charging for how much space it takes up, not the weight.
First Choice Junk Removal. FirstChoiceJR.ca. We might be living with inflation for a while, but overall, it seems to have settled into something more stable. So now is a good time to plan out and balance the rest of your life. Maybe there's something you'd like to get done. It's nice to know a flexi line from Capital Direct can let you do that. Could you use $80,000, $180,000, or even $1.8 million? Reach out to us. We're here to work for you before, during, and after you've set up your flexi line. Call Capital Direct today at 1-800-NEW-CAPITAL. CapitalDirect.ca.
This is AM 730. All traffic, all the time. Now, here's Ian Hardacre.
Look back, 6:15, 0 degrees, and snowing everywhere. Take a look at this frozen hotspot list with Jeff Jeffrey.
Some places are better than others in terms of road conditions, and a lot of places just aren't good at all. So please adjust your driving habits to the ever-changing road conditions out there. Got time for the hotspot list? I hope so. Several stuck vehicles in Surrey to watch out for. I'm on eastbound east of the Port Mann Bridge. I'm looking at eastbound Highway 1 past the Port Mann Bridge. It's not bad at all. It's westbound traffic that I'm concerned about thanks to that merge with 152. You guys are slow from before that pedestrian overpass. Lots of stalled buses reported in Surrey along 102nd Avenue westbound near 140th Street, so watch out for those delays as you travel through that part of town. Having a look at 102nd right now near 140th, and oh yeah, it's real busy, so watch out for this one as you travel through the stretch. Big time eastbound delays through this stretch for sure. Be aware of the crash in Surrey, 16th Avenue now at 176. East, west, and now southbound traffic affected through this intersection, so heads up there. An assault truck at the Alex Fraser Bridge, northbound south end, right lane, mechanic on scene. Traffic's slow for the Alex Fraser Bridge from 72nd Avenue, so watch out for that delay. Several stuck vehicles in Richmond along Steveston Highway. The overpass above the 99, both directions here partially blocked off. Very busy right now. Steveston Highway west from Palmberg, eastbound from just around the Ironwood Plaza, so heads up there too. Another crash in Richmond on the 99 southbound for the 91 turn off, partially blocking down on-ramp for the 91. The southbound traffic here, a little bit sluggish past Shell and towards the incident site, so be aware of that one. And then southbound traffic on the 99, also very busy towards the Massey Tunnel. You guys are lined up solid from north of Blundell right into the tube. Northbound 99, thanks to the Oak Street Bridge traffic lining up in pockets from Blundell all the way into Vancouver to Oakett Park. Yikes, watch out for that. Being there in Vancouver, several sped up vehicles along Hastings westbound before Renfrew. This has got big delays right now through that entirety of the P&E stretch, so heads up there. First Avenue is a mess westbound from Rupert all the way to Commercial. Broadway, so many stuck vehicles here. It took one caller I talked to about an hour to go between Rupert and Clark. My goodness, heads up there. Grandview Highway very busy right now from Renfrew all the way to Nanaimo. You get the idea. It's pretty heavy everywhere in Vancouver thanks to the snowfall. Kingsway especially right now between essentially Fraser Street and that would be Spokane, very heavy both directions there. Watch out. Got a crash on Ninth Street northbound now at 59th Avenue. That's in the middle lane. A stall in Vancouver on Oak northbound at 70th in the middle lane as well. Multiple stuck buses in Vancouver along Granville northbound between 57th and 41st Avenue. So big time delays on Granville Street. Lots of stuck buses on 49th Avenue east of Main Street as well. So watch out for big delays east and west along 49th Avenue. Stalled semi on Dundas westbound to Nanaimo in the left turn lane. That's not good. So watch out for that stalled semi at Dundas at the Nanaimo. And then be aware of the stalled buses in North Vancouver too. Chesterfield northbound after 1st Avenue, partially blocking northbound traffic. Stalled the Stanley Park Causeway now northbound before the bridge deck. That's in the right lane. That's part of the reason why things are so busy off the downtown Vancouver on Georgia from before Pender. Southbound traffic across the Lionsgate Bridge affected by the storm. All the icy conditions. Cass Road, Taylor Way, Marine Drive just solid right now trying to get towards the Lionsgate Bridge. Heads up. Winter operations across the Portman Bridge has eastbound HOV lane blocked off. Winter operations across the Alex Fraser Bridge has the right lane blocked off in both directions. If I've missed anything, if there's anything new for us, hands-free call, my friends. Pound 730.
And Jeff, let's get a look at the traffic center now, and welcome back, Amber Delta. In West Vancouver, the very west side of West Vancouver, Eagle Harbor and Horseshoe Bay, there is a power outage affecting 2,400 customers. This includes the Horseshoe Bay Ferry Terminal, so that's going to affect people headed to the island from there, and to the sky up to 10 centimeters of snow today, flurries for the southern and interior mountain highways as well. If you know, change your tire service, visit the dealer for a warranty-approved oil change or any car maintenance needs. No further needed. Lube.com. In the AM 730 Traffic Center, I'm Amber Belter.
AM 730. Now the current conditions of BC Ferries.
Sounds like as far as service disruptions go at the ferries right now, I think they might be just running a little bit behind here at Dew Point to Tsawwassen. Weather-related delay, just getting the ship loaded up there. But other than that, we haven't had any reports of any mechanical issues or service disruptions. Everything else more or less running on time here. So for now, and there's no sailing late either. So for now, the ferry is not doing too bad.
Now, the AM 730 BCAA Travel Insurance Water Report.
And it's snowy at the border, just like everywhere. But aside from that, you're not seeing any serious lineups or anything. So I think we can just move on. No delays at the border in either direction right now. We've got more traffic hotspots coming your way. Is it northbound to South End, right lane, mechanic on scene, but in addition to that, we've got rear operations too, so essentially it's 3 lanes into 2 and the Alex Fraser very heavily backed up northbound. If you're heading south into Delta right now, don't take Highway 99, because it's a mess approaching the Matthews Tunnel with the counterflow, and the Alex Fraser Bridge is definitely doing better for southbound traffic from Richmond into Delta. And pretty much everywhere where there's a hill today, you can expect it to be a toboggan run. I'm seeing Vancouver now really getting messy on some of the hills. And Lionsgate Bridge, a pure sheet of ice right now, huge delays both directions. Ironworkers is a way better option. Portman Bridge, seeing a heavy backup west end here coming out of Surrey, just because of the poor road conditions there. More hotspots on the way. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Lost the keys in the car again? Where are they? Oh, rats! Call Buster's Towing. Those vehicles taking over your yard or parking lot? Buster's Towing can remove it for scrap. Electric vehicle charge run out? Get Buster's to tow you to the nearest charging station. Faster than anyone else in the greater Vancouver area. For reliable towing 24/7. Call Buster's Towing. 604-685-8181. Let's get you back on the road. Hi, I'm Bert Howard, CEO of Costa Bank. We offer the most unbeatable prices anywhere.
Anywhere, Grandpa?
You betcha. Even if you were to find a lower priced appliance 30 days after your purchase, Coast will cut you a check for the difference. We proudly stand behind our guarantee. Earn what, Olivia?
I'm standing behind the guarantee.
It's our Coast showrooms in Vancouver, North Vancouver, Equivalent, Abbotsford, and Surrey. For everyone, for any appliance, and for any budget. Think Coast first. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
This is Mike Smith. The case for a 4-day work week. Supporters say it's working in other places. Should BC try it too? That's after the 9 o'clock news on the Mike Smith Show, 980 CKNW.
Snow alert. This is AM 730. Vancouver's traffic and information station. With up-to-the-minute updates on the latest snowfall. Metro Vancouver
along, this snowfall is going to be coming down on us 4, and we got Amber Bell on the scene too. Taking abreast of everything, weather conditions, school closures, all sorts of stuff. Let's get started with a look at these traffic hotspots. For that, we're going to welcome back Jeff Jeffrey.
Yeah, road conditions okay